Cobalt Cycles here. Just want to pop in real quick, give you guys a quick rundown on the comparison here that we just did on the testing with the HPI 2-in-1 Shorty versus the Twisted Fab 2-in-1 Shorty on Taylor's 2017 Road Glide Special. The bike is a 129 build. On the short stroke is running 11:1:1. Stock heads, Screaming Eagle 64mm throttle body. The Fueling BA air cleaner, the Fueling 487 cam, Fueling 7.6 injectors. So I just kind of want to give a rundown on both of these here. Ultimately, at the end of the day, both pipes performed very well. We did see a little bit of a dip in the beginning that is very typical of every Shorty pipe you're going to run into. The Twisted Fab does have a slightly longer primary tube length. That was able to get the torque curve to come in a little bit earlier on that. The sheet there does show about a 9 pound-foot difference of torque between the Twisted Fab in blue over the HPI in red. I can't definitively say that one pipe is capable of making more power than the other here. The timing tables are not exactly the same, although they are very close. The runs were not performed on the same day. So we do have some variables there, so I'm not going to look at anybody and tell you honestly that one pipe is making more power than the other. They are very comparable in power that they make. The Twisted Fab pipe did come in a little bit earlier in the torque band, but both are an excellent choice on the power front. The one thing that the Twisted Fab pipe does have over the HPI, when we start talking about the tuning aspect, is he did set this up on my request for this with 2 sets of bungs. So we have our own bungs for the wideband sensors and the narrowband sensors on this pipe. I'm not a big fan of bushings and reducers. We see a lot of exhaust systems that are out there where it ends up shrouding the narrowband sensor. A lot of you guys may be running a system where you're running a wideband sensor, but for those of you that are running a narrowband sensor, there is no fitment concern on this with that being shrouded because of a bung length with a bushing pulling the narrowband sensor out of the exhaust. Another thing that I really do like about the Twisted Fab pipe over the HPI was the fitment for how it fits around the nose cone area. Now, we did have an issue with this pipe setup. Did not fit with the Flow Motorsports brake arm that Taylor's bike had on it originally. We were switching that over here with the Thrashin brake arm off of my personal bike to make sure we weren't going to have any clearance issues. Fit like a glove on that. The pipe was originally test fitted at Twisted Fab on a bike with a stock brake arm. There were no fitment issues there either. So something to be aware of if you're looking at this pipe specifically. Flow Motorsports products may create a fitment issue for you. But at the same token, the way that this pipe fit, the way it hugs in nice and tight to the cam cover, we didn't have to run any spacers on the floorboards, which is nice. Gives you just a little bit more lean angle there because the floorboard's not pushed out away from the bike as far. So that is something that I really do appreciate on this one. Overall, both pipes are an excellent choice. You know, the main point that I want to drive home here, you can't really go wrong in either department here. You know, HPI has been making a phenomenal pipe for a very, very long time. This Twisted Fab is a new alternative. And I can tell you with 100% confidence that it is an excellent choice. So if you're not sure which way to go, you're not really going to lose out either way. Definitely, if you're not following them, make sure you check out Twisted Fab and make sure you're following Shifter Crew. And if you ever see Shifter Crew at an event, go buy a t-shirt and tell Taylor that his bike's still slow. Okay, bye.